What a wonderful day. Hello, Arsenal fans. This video specifically is for you guys, right? It's about Mikel Arteta's post-match interview after the Brighton win last night. Recall that Arsenal defeated Brighton by a lone goal scored by Bukayo Saka on his 300th appearance for Arsenal. Okay, so there were some controversies over after the game, and the head coach of Brighton, Fabian Hosela, came and accused Arsenal of time wasting during corners, during throw-ins, that Arsenal make their rules for themselves, right? So on my own, I was like, if you make your rules for yourself internally, should it bother anybody externally? If there are external laws that govern everybody, everybody keeps to abide by those laws. Then internally, if you make your rules by yourself, your team should abide by the rules. So why is he complaining? I thought I even said it's a surprise in his reply after one of the journalists asked him. He said he's surprised, but it does not fizzle him at all because he said these are the comments that have been making rounds around the media in England over time. He said it doesn't bother him at all. So they asked him. So one of the interviewers asked him, told him that do you feel like there's a lot of anger aimed at your players from external forces? Sarcastically, of course, he knows how to respond to these questions. He said he thinks that his players are the most loved players right now in England. That the more they talk about them, that's how he sees it. That they're the most loved players in England. Ateta further admitted that some of his players are not even actually training because of the back-to-back games that they are playing. Because he also admitted that the match was a very difficult match. That there was no way he was expected to play high intensity football three games in a row, right? Because the previous two games against Tottenham Hotspur and against Chelsea were high intensity game, octane games, and after those games, some of his players have not been training. You could actually even see that Declan Rice was tired. He was not actually run. He was not actually playing the way he normally plays. Zubimendi was too slow on the ball, right? I believe the Eze never did used to this Arsenal type of football. I make even up till now, he's still slow. The pressing was not too much coming from the Arsenal attack. Lucas was just suffering, running up and down. You get so the entire team had to pay the sacrifice to make sure that they get a win yesterday at Brighton. Remember, this Brighton team, they will defeat you at that Amnex Stadium. You don't have, on their day, they will defeat you. It doesn't matter who you are. So for us to get the result in that ground was a very welcome development. Kudos to Bukayo Saka getting the goal in that game on his 300th game for Arsenal. 300 game, maybe small thing. No, Bukayo Saka. Anyway, Arsenal are now 7 points clear. Hopefully, we extend the points to 10 points, 9 points. If Man City keeps drawing or losing, because I know say Arsenal, the highest will we draw, it will be Man City, right? Come on, you Gunners, on to the next game.